Mardi Gras!
Party time.
Good morning.
Man, can you believe it? It's hump day already.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Wednesday.
It's kind of nice. That means the weekend is 2 days
Yeah.
away.
I can
smell it.
smell it.
I smell it.
Have you checked the forecast out yet? My
Oh,
gosh,
I didn't even put that
unbelievable.
up there yet. Wow, I forgot. But good
It's going to
morning,
be warm.
everybody.
It's going to be very nice today. We're talking, oh man, probably highs in the mid 70s, 70 to 75, depending on where
Yeah,
you are
isn't that
today.
just nuts?
In northeastern North Carolina, it is.
I need to
Well, I'll
do
take it.
a little thingy-ma-bobby doohickey and stick my head out the door.
You know what we need here at the radio station?
What do we need?
We need a picnic table. And an
Yes, we
umbrella.
do. I agree.
Right out back.
Amen. Let's
We need
do it.
one.
I think we should do it.
That would be, you could eat your lunch outside.
But it
What
needs
a
to
treat.
be, it needs, obviously, because it's the Outer Banks and it's windy, it needs to be one of the really heavy wooden ones, not one of those like little plastic ones.
What, you talking about the picnic table?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there's several places we can put it too. I'm looking at 3 or 4 different places in my mind that can work around the area.
I kind of almost think because the summertime, I mean, over there underneath the trees on the other side of the,
that's what I was thinking too.
yeah, or right out front over here underneath the trees.
Yeah.
Where they had, where those two strange chairs sat for a long time. We had, like, literally, if you walk out the front of our building,
Right.
Wrightsville Road is right, or Wrightsville Avenue is right there.
Mhm.
Well, off to the left, there's, I think it's a small live oak.
It might be.
I think it's
something
a
like
small
that.
live oak.
Yeah.
But there's like a little, I guess, a roadway, but it's not a roadway. Good morning, Perrin, and good morning, Victoria. It's a, there's a ditch that has a culvert on whatever, and like
Sure.
it's like a little place where you could drive onto the grass if you wanted to with that,
You can cross over the ditch. if you
Right,
wanted to.
exactly. Well, somebody took like 2 old office chairs that were not like desk chairs that rolled, but 2 office type of
And just set
chairs,
'em there
and just
right.
set them there underneath the tree. And we don't know who did it, and they were there for the longest time. And then finally somebody picked them up and took them away.
That would be a good spot for an outside picnic.
That would be a good spot. Good morning, Michael.
Michael, Karen, Victoria.
Good morning, Karen.
Karen,
Everybody's chiming in.
We're just a little excited about the weather.
Very excited about the weather.
Though?
Look at the forecast at the bottom. Do you see that? Partly sunny, breezy today.
Wacky Wednesday. Yeah.
It is kind of a wacky Wednesday. I'll agree with you on that one.
Feel kind of wacky. It does.
I agree. Okay. Should I go take a peek? I see sunshine coming through that window over there.
I'm sure it does.
And you look very bright today, Bill. I look dark. Now I don't.
Well,
sort of.
I put my 8-hour mask on last night. I think
I
think it worked.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
My 8-hour mask. It's. Can you guys tell I look a little brighter today?
Parents heading to Arts for breakfast.
Good for you. That's a great place to go.
Well, one, we're here, so we don't really go out for breakfast.
If you can get in one of their 4 parking spaces, man.
Should I take a peek outside and see what the weather's doing?
Yeah, go ahead. You want to take
Michael, we got this. No, well, should I take? All right. Do you guys want to see? You know what? Actually, I'll wait. I'll wait for the phone for tomorrow, because
we might take a trip to the beach.
When he says we, he means me.
Yeah, that's right. Somebody's got to.
I think as soon as we do the whole whatever that thing's called, good news. As soon as we do that, my butt's gonna run out, jump in my car, drive the 2 blocks, walk up the stairs, because it'll take me too long to walk over there, and then walk up the stairs, and I'll be at the beach and show you guys what the water looks like and how nice it is.
Thank you, Karen.
Aw, isn't that nice?
Yeah, my age needs that every now and then.
All right, let me go take a peek and see what the weather's doing.
All right, so she's just gonna go herself and check out see what the weather's doing. All right, so coming up as always, we got Today in Music at 8:20, and then Bow Time. We got a question for you guys. Do you guys have this problem figuring out what to watch on TV? It used to be for the longest time you had your remote in your hand, and you could sit at home and look at your TV, and you had maybe, I don't know, if you had Dish or whatever, if you had cable, you had a certain amount of channels in there. But now you've got all these streaming apps on your smart TV, and you're all over the place. And it's become, I don't know if it's a ritual, but a certain way of figuring out what to watch. And sometimes it takes forever.
57 channels and nothing's on.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's an old Bruce Springsteen
So
song.
we're going to talk a little bit about that here in about 10 minutes or less about that. So if you have any input on that, let me know. At what point do you stop looking and just sit down and discuss? That has happened at our house.
Oh, that happens all the time at my house.
It's pretty amazing. So,
that happens.
And believe it or not, the Nielsen company, the Nielsen ratings, the TV, everybody's heard that in the back of their head.
Yes.
Well, because of the technology and the smart TVs and the streaming stuff, they have access to see how long it takes us to
change the channel,
figure out what to stream.
Oh, and to how long it takes us to change the channel.
So there is a national average, how long it takes the average American to find something to watch. Okay?
It takes us all night.
So Paris made a list during the day. She's making pizza. She's going, okay, Impractical Jokers. Nice.
Oh.
What's it going to be? But no, you know.
Oh, is that a toss of the pizza?
Yeah. Okay. She landed on her head. She was thinking, it should have been working.
I Love Lucy. That would be funny. That would be me.
So, do you think about it during the day? Because does it rise to the level of what are we having for dinner? I don't think that.
No, not at all.
Anyway.
I know people. Karen,
Amen.
that yes. Oh, is that when it's going to be opening? April 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
Leaving tomorrow, 35 degrees. See you Monday if I wake in time. Oh, perfect.
There is a picture online. They put a big sign on the front of the building.
Right.
April 2nd.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
On the new Target in Kill Level.
Okay, so it's 35 degrees in Cleveland. And it's, by the way, blue, crisp, low humidity, cooler temps, but not too bad, but it's going to warm up. It's going to be gorgeous today.
Really nice.
Very, very nice today.
Really nice. A little breezy, but we'll take that too.
I do have, real quick, I want to show you guys something. Earlier this morning, Bill and I were laughing. I started out, there's my mother, long story short, my mother lives in an assisted living facility. Right. She's starting to get dementia, Alzheimer's. No apologies needed, because I know people say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." No, I've been there, done this. My grandfather had it, my dad had it, my aunts had it. It's part of life. That's what happens. She's 85 years old. She's lived a great life, and she still knows who we are. But when she gets really tired, she suddenly just has no idea where she is. So her best friend called me last night in a panic, and I had to talk my mom down off the ledge, so to speak. And then my daughter, she has like this weird infection on her finger, and she ended up going to the hospital because it was getting worse. So she's in the hospital in Florida, and I'm here, and she's there, and my mom's in Winchester. And so I just was like, ugh, it all happened last night. So when Bill said, "How are you this morning?" I'm going, yep. Yeah.
There's that moment where you want to take those words back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're like, oh.
Yeah. But then anyway, so then he shows me this. And, hold on. I got to get that. No, hold on. Then you got to see that.
Yeah. Me in the 80s. Easing in and out of the General Lee like it's nothing. Me now.
Uncle Jesse.
Uncle Jesse.
That just made me laugh.
A lot of truth to that.
So that's why I had to share that. I had to share that with you guys. And then there's a bad word. There's a potty mouth in this one.
Okay.
But this one made me laugh too.
Read this for me.
What are some things your dad says? This is the teacher asking her students. Little girl says, "I love you. You make me proud. Good job." And then the little boy goes, "Quit throwing your lure in the damn tree." That made me laugh too.
Oh god.
So it was just a couple things I kind of needed right then and there.
Oh,
but yeah, so anyway.
So how are you doing today? Just kidding. No.
Where do I begin?
It was the worst of times and it was the best of times.
Yeah, these are the best of times.
All right, we're going to talk about trying to find a TV show to watch. All right, so there's different levels of this. And I was thinking a lot about this last night, and I hadn't really observed what happens in our house. Oh, I was there because I'm there every time. I hadn't really taken a look at it from back here as to what happens. So part of that is the discussion is that. Well, and is this what happens at your house?
This is what happens at our house, my house.
Right.
Mr. D has the remote.
Right. Where are you?
I'm sitting over here beside him.
Okay.
And he'll watch, then he changes, then he changes, then he changes.
This goes on for a while.
And then finally, and this is like when we're sitting on the couch, then we go back to bed and he'll try to find something on the TV there. And finally, he just tosses me the remote. Babe, find something. I can't find anything.
All right.
That's almost
we'll talk
every night
about my grandparents and their first television set. This just came to mind. And my hell, times have changed.
I have this feeling he was the remote.
Your station for the Killer Hits 102.5, The Shark. Diana Ross, Love Hangover. It is 8:11. Bill and Cindy with you in the morning. Killer Hits all day and some nice weather coming our way. We're excited about that. It's being brought to you, of course, by Atlantic Dentistry. They've got 2 locations to serve you on the Outer Banks. Check them out, AtlanticDentistry.com. They fix smiles, not teeth.
Absolutely, they do. Partly sunny, breezy today. High near 70 for the coast, 76 for the inland areas. Partly cloudy, breezy tonight, down to 60. Winds could gust up to 25 miles an hour. Mostly sunny, breezy tomorrow. Along the coast, getting up to 76. And inland areas, turn on the AC, over 80. So we're talking like 82 possibly.
I'm looking forward to this. 47 in Elizabeth City this morning, 48 in Barco, and 53 at 102.5 the show.
All right, so obviously, we were talking about this on Facebook Live. Because that's where we are now, and you can join us, facebook.com/102.5 The Shark. Do you and Mrs. Thomas ever have like trouble figuring out what you're going to watch on TV? Like what you stream, how much time? I mean, like how long does it take you to finally figure out what you're going to watch?
I think that question right there is a close second to the question, what's for dinner? Earlier in the day.
A little stat: the average family needs almost 13 minutes to decide what to stream.
I believe that. I really do.
Like literally, Nielsen, they're big, the big guys watching us all the time.
Oh, the TV survey guys.
Yeah, but it's not. But everybody's watching us all the time. But anyway, Nielsen, they did a survey of streaming service customers, and they found that the average person spends 12.7 minutes making a selection.
All right. Well, I think we're way beyond the average. I think it takes much longer at our house. I mean, look,
Well, you have 4 people though to figure it out too.
I mean, look at what you have to do to get it with 4 people.
Yeah.
What you have to do to even get a consensus. I mean, in my house, one person looks while the rest of the family goes back to looking at their phone. Like it's your job now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let us know when you find something.
Mm-hmm.
The looker finds something, tries to get everyone's attention, which is kind of hard because guaranteed one of you has already taken a phone call or started a text, or maybe even left the room and nobody even noticed.
Yep.
All right, so then you get everybody's attention again, and someone says, "Hey, let's watch the trailer and see what it's about." If it's a movie,
see me, let me push the info. Let me see what what's it about. Yep.
That's kind of like it. So you do that, and then one of us says, "Wait a minute, we've seen this already," or the other one says,
"Yep.
I hate Will Ferrell." No, or something like that. It doesn't have to
I don't want blood and guts tonight.
Right.
I don't want a rom-com.
Exactly.
I don't want a documentary.
No. So you go through all that,
and
the search begins again, and everyone else gets back to their phones. It's a vicious cycle.
Pretty much, yeah.
But at what point do you just put the remote down and go get on your phone and just forget watching anything?
Not in my house. It doesn't happen that way.
Really?
No.
Like, what's
I never get to touch the remote. I just, it's like, I think it's like permanently implanted in Mr. D's head or hand.
You're allowed to look at it, but don't touch it.
Right. He just has it. It's just next to it. That's just how it is.
Right. So it's never discussed. He just always has it.
He just always but he'll go through the guide. I'm like, oh, wait, no.
Right.
And he's like, hold your pants a minute. Hold on. And he'll go look a little further, and then he'll usually come back to what I suggest.
Right.
But if not, he'll just keep going and going, and he's like, ugh, and he'll just toss me the remote. Go here, babe. You find something. That's pretty much how it happens.
This all reminds me of a story my dad always told about my grandparents.
Okay.
Back in the 50s when they got their first television.
Black and white.
All right, so they're sitting
Took up half the room.
Plug it in. They've got reception, which I think was a deal, an ordeal back then.
Well, the rabbit ears just, exactly.
Or the antenna outside, whatever it was.
Did they put the little balls of aluminum foil on the ends?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but they were watching something. Let's just say it was Milton Berle.
Okay.
Okay, something like that.
Okay.
All right, this is kind of like Back to the Future when
Okay, yeah,
like they're
yeah.
watching the TV and he says it's a rerun. What do you mean a rerun? What's a rerun? That kind of thing.
Right.
All right, so they get tired. It's like 10 o'clock at night. My grandparents, they just go turn off the television and say, "We'll just finish watching this in the morning."
They didn't know it stopped. They had no idea that.
No,
That's funny.
no, yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You just never know, do you?
All right. Victoria, I spent more time looking for the remote.
Amen.
Ours are always on the table. I know where ours always is.
Right.
We watch in 2 different rooms because he channel surfs too. See, Mr. D always channel surfs. He's constantly channel surfing, but I'm like, whatever. But a lot of times at night, I'll be doing stuff for work. Right. I'll be sitting there on the computer. I'll be, gathering information for trivia. I'll be gathering, just that kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of sitting there, halfway paying attention to what he's like. Oh, did you see that? And I'm like, no, what?
Well, if you'd watch the TV, you'd see it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 7 to 8 MASH. Then the wife gets her remote. See, we used to watch MASH when it was on originally, when it wasn't this rerun. Wait, what's a rerun? Just kidding. And my dad, every night we'd have to watch MASH. And I think it came on at 7:30 on like a Fox network.
Okay. All right.
And it was from 7 to 8.
Wow.
I believe. And then my dad also watched Star Trek every night from 6 to 7.
Didn't like that much?
I did not. I am not a Trekkie.
The original TV
Yes,
stuff?
I am not a Trekkie. I do not like Star Trek. I'm just not. It just isn't my cup of tea. I'm not a big sci-fi person either. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I know some people are like.
Got one more question for you.
Okay.
What's your default TV show? Okay?
The Office.
If you can't find anything,
The Office.
Just put it on that channel.
The Office.
The Office for you?
Can't hear you. We'll rewatch. Oh, I know. Because she's. Why can't you hear? Oh, because I guess she's in the. The thing. We're all on.
We're here.
We're unmuted.
We're here.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay. So The Office for you.
The Office.
Anybody else?
Oh, it's Noisy and Arts. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
All right, Perrin. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, enjoy your breakfast. Eat a piece of bacon for me, please. Because that would taste really good. And maybe some hash browns.
Right. All right, so yours is The Office.
Mine's The Office.
Ours is one of 2 things. Impractical Jokers, which are just 3 guys that go out and prank people.
Yep.
And believe it or not, a show that we love to watch, and there's like 22 seasons of it. Beachfront Bargain Hunter.
Oh, we watch that all the time too.
And we always look for the ones that are near the Outer Banks.
Yes.
We find it's so
we
cool
do too.
to see them. Mm-hmm. So we will turn that on and let's watch. If nothing else is on, we'll watch 4 of those.
Yep.
Just
4.
Maybe 5.
We'll just let it run while we go to bed, and it goes on all night. Gary likes NCIS. See, I used to love Criminal Minds, and then somehow I kind of got away from it. But I used to love those TV shows and 48 Hours and the Datelines and all that. I used to like those too.
What's the guy's name? Shamar.
Well, Shamar Moore.
Yeah, but that's his real name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Thomas bought a Swiffer
baby girl
steam mop.
Baby girl.
She named it Shamar.
Right. He's a good-looking man.
Right.
Yep. I agree.
But Beachfront Bargain Hunter, you agree that's not a bad idea, huh? You would do it too. You would watch it too, huh?
Oh, Beachfront. Yeah. Oh, I loved it. And then they'll go to Texas sometimes along the Gulf of Texas.
I know.
Yeah. And then
sometimes in Florida with the white sand.
Yes. And then I've seen them down in like Wrightsville Beach area. Scotty McCreery goes there a lot. He the country star that was on American Idol. Because I was just thinking about American Idol for some reason. Too. He does come to the Outer Banks. He actually filmed one of his videos here. Yeah. Yep. But okay, so Gary likes NCIS as his go-to. What about you, Victoria? What about you, Karen? What about you, Michael?
Gary's up
just
there.
Curious. Yep. Just curious. What are your go-to TV shows if you like TV? Dateline. Everybody loves Raymond. And Beachfront Bargain Hunters too. Yes.
You like it? Okay. Cool.
I like that one. I saw one there was somebody up in Southern Shores. I saw one down in like South Nags Head.
No, I didn't even know. I the other night we saw a family that I knew.
Really?
Had no idea they'd ever been on it.
Really?
Yeah. Not closely, but knew of and had been around them off and on through a place that I did some work. I was like, oh my gosh, that's them. And that's their kid.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I was like, far out. Unbelievable.
All right, hold on. Try this tomorrow. Brush your teeth with the all right, I'm gonna put this up so everybody can see this better.
Gary. What you
all
got,
right,
bud?
Brush your teeth with the opposite hand. Brush your hair with the opposite hand. But Bill, don't try shaving, still bleeding.
I have trouble enough as it is, right?
Oh, see, Karen does like Star Trek.
The Next Generation.
The Next Generation. See, I've never watched that one.
Right.
So, but I was never a Star Trek. Maybe I'm just anti-Star Trek because my dad made us watch it.
It was like there was not up for debate.
Yeah, it was just that was going to be on the TV.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day, my go-to when I could find it was I Love Lucy. If I Love Lucy was on, I was watching it.
Yeah.
I love Lucy.
Good stuff.
I agree.
Perry
Masons. Wow.
That's
all
pretty
right.
Cool.
That is pretty cool.
Man, my family story again. My great grandmother. She needed to get a lawyer one time, and she was asking my mom and my grandmother how to get in touch with Perry Mason. She was that serious about it. She's older, you know.
You gotta love old people. Yeah, well, somebody has to be.
That's right.
You know.
Better than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Well, you never know, you know. All right, so we got about 4 minutes until today in music.
And you know, somebody's pair of jeans sold at an auction for over $3,800, and we're going to tell you who the jeans they were.
Yeah, me
show
too.
OBX play. Yeah, I do.
Isn't it funny? You see some of the older shows, and you're like, I would pay the money for that.
Yeah.
And it hadn't been that long ago.
Oh, I know.
Shows you how much prices have gone up.
Well, who was I talking to? And they said they bought their lot. Who was it? I don't remember who it was, but they said they bought oh, I know. It was a woman that lives where my mom lives now. And they have a place up in, Gilligan's Island. I love Gilligan's Island. Sorry. Blondie and Dagwood Bumstead, Saturday afternoon. I do sort of, but I didn't really watch much TV on Saturday afternoons. I was usually outside. I had horses when I grew up, and I was always outside with the horses. Like, on the weekends, I was like from sun up till sundown. I was with the horses. But somebody said she said that they bought their lot in Duck back in I believe she said like 72, and I think they only paid like $1,000 for it or something. It was some ridiculous amount. I'm like, wow.
In the 50s, when I think some of the Kitty Hawk, Hill over Hills land was first developed and split up into lots. You know, where you could build some houses. There was like 50 cents or $1 an acre.
Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, so Michael wants to know if I have any bell bottoms. I have some boot cut jeans because I wear cowboy boots. Very rarely, but I do wear them. Would that count? I do have an old Halloween costume where my joke, I was a disco hippie chick. Because I had on these yellow, really tight pants, and they literally went at the bottoms.
Right.
I mean, they were literally probably. Well, let me get in front of the belt. The bottoms were about this big. And then I had this like cool shirt that went with it, and I had my hair down, and I had like a headband underneath me. Yeah, I was a disco hippie chick. On OBX one episode, they said you can always change the house, but not the view. So true. Wow. I love it. You can't always change the house. You just can't change the view. You're right.
All right, we're gonna be talking.
Do I have any bell bottoms?
Today in music and find out whose jeans went up for sale or not.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Jeans. They weren't my jeans that went up for sale. No. I have to find where we are here. Hold on. Yep, there we go.
Man, the boss is tearing it up on tour. I don't know if you guys are seeing pictures online of Springsteen and the E Street Band back out on the road. think a lot of people, if you like him at all, you've seen him over the years. If you haven't, looks like he's really up and raring to go for this tour. That's for sure. We do not have the right to play that music. Bruce Springsteen,
we
Dancing
don't.
in the Dark, but we like it. Okay.
I don't have any bell bottoms left, except that Halloween costume, like I said. Bell bottoms.
Here comes Courtney Cox. Yeah, we're those kind of crazy people. The station for the Killer Hits 102.5. The Sharks Dancing in the Dark with Bruce Springsteen. Good morning to you. 8:26, Bill and Cindy in the morning. Killer Hits all day. And a nice couple of days weather-wise. I don't think it'll get much better than this for this time of the year at all.
No, partly sunny today, breezy as well. High near 70 for the coastal area, 76 for the inland areas. Partly cloudy, breezy tonight, down to 60. Wind gusts could get up to 25 miles an hour, though. And then mostly sunny, breezy tomorrow. 76 along the coast, 80 plus for the inland areas.
Wow. Nice. Still in the 40s in Edenton, 48 there. We got 50 in Plymouth at 54, 102.5 the Shark.
Time now for This Day in Music, brought to you by Tap That OBX. Open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers, bourbons, and tequilas. Free pool, foosball, and shuffleboard. You can come hang out and relax with friends in their new laid-back space in Kitty Hawk, right next to Art's Place, by the way, just south of it, at Tap That OBX.
All right, 2003, Sir Paul McCartney played a private show in San Diego for the 50th birthday of Wendy Whitworth, the executive producer of CNN's Larry King Show.
Wow.
Sir Paul donated his $1 million fee to the Adopt a Minefield charity. How about that?
She paid $1 million? Okay, she's making way too much money.
There you go. 2000, the year. The engagement ring Sex Pistol Sid Vicious gave to his girlfriend Nancy went on sale for auction for $2,550. Also on sale was a pair of John Lennon's jeans, and they went for $3,825.
For some reason, I can't picture John Lennon wearing jeans. I don't know why.
You have to check some footage. I've never really thought about that.
Yeah, I mean, he's always in like the suits. Yeah, exactly. I can't see him. Well, there's that. Yeah, there's that. And there were probably bell bottoms too.
1987, Andy Warhol, pop artist and producer, died of a gallbladder operation. Or right after it, the founder of the pop art movement. Remember the Campbell soup can art?
Yes.
Okay, that's him, right?
Right.
And all kinds of different stuff. He also designed album covers like the Velvet Underground. Also the Nico, the Peeled Banana album cover for the Rolling Stones, and Sticky Fingers album as well.
Right.
So, he passed away on the stage in 1987.
Surprisingly, which I did not know this, but in 1986, MTV dedicated a full 22 hours to the Monkees. They showed all 45 episodes of the original Monkees TV series.
Wow.
In 1978, the Police appeared in Wrigley's chewing gum commercial. I didn't know that. Okay. But the band members dyed their hair blonde for the appearance. I never saw that commercial. I'm going to have to go back and look for it.
Might be on YouTube.
And in 1968, Genesis released their first single, The Silent Sun.
Wow.
I can't say I've ever heard that.
No, most of the Genesis stuff that I know is
Phil Collins.
Yeah, Phil Collins in the 80s.
Yeah.
Early 80s, that's for sure.
But that's it for Today in Music.
All right, it is Bo time. Your chance to win a winner two-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles.
And your keyword is monkeys. And not like the kind you find in the zoo, like the monkeys that were on all 45 episodes of the Monkees TV series. So that you spell it M-O-N-K-E-E-S.
There you go.
2 E's, no Y.
252-441-1025. News and weather together within 10 minutes, and the killer hits continue too.
Pulled my hair.
Hey.
Hold on. Did you see where Madonna's swelling went down from her surgery?
Does anybody know what she had surgery on?
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if she had some kind of plastic surgery.
Well, look at her. I mean, look at her, man. I mean, come on.
I did not see that. I'm gonna have to hold on. I'm gonna have to go peek it now. Hold on. Madonna. No, I don't want Nuno Betancourt. Madonna. Plastic surgery. Oh, look. How does it know? News about Madonna plastic surgery. She swears swelling. Oh, yep. 18 hours ago, Fox News said something about this. Madonna shares swelling from surgery has gone down after her appearance garnered criticism at the Grammys.
Wow.
That's why she had plastic surgery.
All right, so she was still in the swelling stage when
She chimed, yes,
went to the
she
Grammys.
chimed in once again regarding her appearance and those plastic surgery rumors. The music legend posted a photo of herself responding to that. She had work done on her face.
Wow.
Look how cute I am now that the swelling from my surgery has gone down. Madonna, today is Be Humble Day. In the photo, she's back with her legs crossed, sporting braids and a hat that says spiritually hungry. I did not see that picture. I might have to find, hold on. Oh.
I'm finding the song.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. She still doesn't look, I mean, granted, she's 64 years old, but
yeah.
There's a picture of her and she's kind of in a, Still looks, hold on, let me see if yeah, just perfect. She still doesn't like at all.
Weird.
She just does, it looks awful. Hold on. Cause you make me feel. We don't have the rights to this song, by the way.
You know, we have the rights to play anything.
Yeah, ready? This is Madonna. I would not recognize her if I was walking down the street. That is Madonna now that the swelling has gone down.
Wow.
That looks no. No.
Did the surgery come with the pigtails and the
No.
trucker cap?
No.
And the oversized.
But that does not look like Madonna.
That's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's not the Madonna I remember. Yeah, she scared me at the Grammys. Yeah, she scares me now too, Victoria. Oh my Lord, have mercy. All right,
Victoria, thanks for the tip on that.
Yeah, that's kind of.
We all love Madonna's music from way back, and
her 80s music.
Evolve, and she lost some people. I understand that, but that's what artists do.
And don't forget, help us find Bob a place to live.
Yes.
Victoria, we looked on that link. There's 7 houses, and I'm not sure the results of that.
Bob, our sales guy, still looking for a home.
Yep.
The rent.
So remember, help us find Bob a place to live. If you guys know of anybody.
Yeah. It can even be sort of a rumor, like, hey, I saw something. Somebody said there was something on this site. Hey, point us in that direction.
Yep.
Anything. Okay. So we're trying to make this work.
All right.
All right, we're out of here. Have a great day. Be humble. It's also Margarita Day and Walk the Dog Day. So there you go. Be humble. Celebrate have a margarita and walk the dog.
Yeah, and celebrate Mardi Gras at home carefully. And don't forget, we love you guys. We've always got your back.
Amen.
Okay. Have a great day.
Later.